did good work before Manchester was pounced upon again. Although, you know, it's periodically pounced upon. Quite, you know, quite viciously, you know what I mean? It's just like, yeah, Manchester, you know. In the same way that, yeah, Liverpool, yeah, whatever, you know, in other times. But we existed when Manchester wasn't really the focus of things, not really, although it always has been, you know what I mean? There's a heritage, I suppose, in a certain way, and this is what we're trying to avoid, really. We just, you know, we might as well be from Edinburgh as be from Manchester, do you know what I mean? Because we go to a little place in Salford where we're here, so we come out and we play Manchester and Germany and London tomorrow, you know, it's like, it doesn't matter, really. It's, in a lot of ways, we're not trying to play it down at all, I'm not, certainly, you know what I mean? I'm very proud of being from Manchester and what it does feel, even though it's quite an abstract thing to try and describe. But I think it's a geographical coincidence that we are from Manchester, do you know what I mean? And it seems to be more important now because everyone's looking for the new Mancunian thing, but...
It's not like people are moving to Manchester just because Manchester's a scene that's happening at the moment.
That's one of the
There's lots of bands coming out
there. Get this, both thoughts of telepathy works. Just let me say something first. You and yours deserve everything you ever had in reserve.
We want Dubstep to be a message of encouragement. Well, it is to us, you see. It is. It keeps us going. It keeps me going anyway, you know. We encourage each other. And the whole thing, you know, when it's put together, you know, it's individuals, but making the noise, it becomes a much stronger thing than four people's single works. I don't mean, you know, we're going to start spraying on walls, you know, get yourself together now, man. It's just like, you know, other bands, other films, everything, you know, lots of things you come across are a message of encouragement to you. You know, indirectly, they don't say, you know, Mark Hoyle, do this. But what it is, it's like, oh, yeah, that was really good, you know what I mean? It's nice to see things like this still happening, you know, a good group, a good song, you know, on the radio, good whatever. In that sense, yeah, you know what I mean? I hope people are driven to do things by hearing us. Seeing us live is more like it, I think. You know, you get a lot of good reaction, you know, when you can talk to people one-to-one. On the radio, it comes out and, you know, that's a different kind of impression you're making upon somebody, you know. At a gig, it's very much, you know, you just give it them in the face and they come, you know, later on, you bump into them and they'll go, thanks, sir. Or you were crap. Or I've gone home. There's a note on the door.
Mark, you've said in interviews that people mention your accent when you're singing. Do you think that you accentuate it, or is it to prove a point, or do you think it's just natural the way that you do it?
I know it's natural the way I do it, but obviously it's a different use of the voice, you know. It's like you use it talking to people words-wise. Singing is a different use of your voice, so it's just you know, it's just using my voice, and my, you know, mine, my accent and all that, for singing. And if it comes over as fiercely Mancunian, I'm afraid, you know, that's the way my mum taught me to speak, and I'm chuffed about it. I'm really pleased. It does make for some new interesting sounds. And it's sort of attracted, I mean, a lot of people don't really, and it surprises me, because you know, I find myself continuously trying to make these things clear, you know, and I think, you know, I'm going to take, oh yeah, good one. So obvious, everyone can hear that. I've really tried, you know what I mean? You know, without changing in any way my accent or voice, you know, I've really tried to make it clear and easy to understand. And you go, what are you saying? And it has different effects on different people. A lot of people take it as just another instrument. You know, in Germany, we're very popular in Germany, we did a good tour there, and that. What they found was that sort of the clipped, harsh sounds involved, you know, reminded them of their mother tongue. They were all smiling all the time.
What were you scared of when you first started out in the whole music thing?
The size and the power of music and the possibilities, you know. Like, the possibilities were endless, you know. Seeing it from a perspective of some people who aren't career-minded music-wise at the start, you know what I mean? Just to do this for ourselves. It being liked in so many real ways by real people, you know. Letters we get, people we talk to, they're mad for it. They're seriously mad for it, you know, they're talking about it. It really touched me here. That's frightening. Do you know what I mean? People
isn't
writing
that-
from Germany saying, I've got to go national service. No, it's, what can I do? What can I do? I want to play drums in my band. You know, that's people's lives. That's people's real lives. And to think that people put things onto you, it's very flattering, eh? It's a bit scary as well. Learning to cope with the fact that, you know, I think people's minds and feelings, when they get something off us, not to be afraid of that, you know what I mean? Not to shy away from it, fair enough, you know what I mean? It is that real. Bands did move me, and do sometimes move me that way. Records do, you know. You know, once you put yourself on record, once you put yourself on a stage, you know, you're not allowed to back out, are you? You know what I mean? I don't think it's fair to get people going and then leave it out. Do you know what I mean? If somebody says, you know, I love what you do, you've got to be loved. If they hate you, you've got to be hated.